MotorWeek is made possible by Lucas Oil, Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper, and TireRack.com.
Pickup trucks and off-roading. Putting the two together usually results in a good time. And that's what GMC was thinking with the 2023 Canyon, having undergone a third-generation redesign fusing midsize pickup utility with some overlanding DNA. We were invited down to Asheville, North Carolina to experience the all-new Canyon for ourselves. We spent most of our time out on the trails in the new AT4X, and we'll show you how we went from this to this. It involves a little bit of this. First, let's cover the basics. This all-new Canyon is dimensionally larger in just about all ways when compared to the outgoing crew cab model. It's grown almost 4 inches wider. Overall length is only about half an inch more on a roughly 3-inch longer wheelbase. Ground clearance is trim dependent, but expect at least 9.6 inches thanks to the standard off-road suspension package and up to 10.7 inches on the AT4X. This time around, the Canyon can only be had as a 4-door crew cab with a 5-foot short box. A great setup in my opinion. Also standard is the Soul engine, a turbocharged 2.7-liter inline-4 paired up to an 8-speed automatic. At 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, it's quite potent no matter which trim it's powering. Expect up to 7,700 pounds of towing, trim dependent. Two-wheel drive is standard on the entry-level Elevation trim, but it can be upgraded to 4-wheel drive. All other trims, the AT4, the Denali, and the all-new AT4X, come standard with 4-wheel drive. Size and powertrain play heavily into the Canyon's overlanding attitude, but it's the top-of-the-line AT4X which really sets the bar higher. As the name suggests, the AT4X takes the off-road spirit of the AT4 and bolsters it with some serious upgrades, all while sprinkling in some Denali-worthy luxuries. This is the first time the AT4X is available on the Canyon, and it rides with that 10.7 inches of ground clearance, Multimatic DSSV dampers, standard front and rear E-locking diffs, and 33-inch mud-terrain tires, which came in very handy near the top of the trail. There's also an exclusive AT4X Edition 1, packing off-road bumpers with a safari bar up front, a come-up winch, 17-inch beadlock capable wheels, and plenty more. So with this AT4X, we have even more ground clearance. We have available underbody cameras, even with washer functions built in, so if you go through the mud, you don't have to worry about that. We're hitting the trails right now, and it's a whole lot of fun. This standard powertrain is more than capable. It is up to the task for a mid-sized truck. You have different drive modes, including a Baja mode, which I think we're gonna get to try out later. If you buy one of these and you never take it off-road, that's fine. But if you buy one of these, I urge you to try and take it off-road, even just for some light overlanding. Not only is it capable, but again, it's just a lot of fun. And much to my delight, Baja mode was indeed on the agenda.
Alright, so now we're in Baja mode. We're keeping it up to about 30-35 miles an hour, and we're just ripping through this trail. Now Baja mode, a little suspension test there. Baja mode, it's a slightly different tune, so you get a different experience. It's perfect for these more high-speed hijinks. Tight turn there, and we're handling it just fine. Lots of suspension testing here. It's a good time.
The AT4X was a great carriage for a day of traversing narrow trails and slinging mud. Regardless of the off-road hardware, the cruise back to camp was still comfortable. The AT4X interior features unique leather seats and appointments. Tech-wise, we're looking at an 11-inch digital gauge cluster paired with an 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. The Elevation and AT4 retain the infotainment screen, but instead come standard with an 8-inch gauge cluster, still just as sharp and colorful. The 2023 GMC Canyon starts at $38,395. The AT4 starts around $45,000, Denali just over $52,000, and the AT4X around $57,000, with the Edition 1 starting around $65,000. If a mid-size pickup is more your speed, the 2023 GMC Canyon is a serious contender. We'll be giving it a more thorough look in an upcoming road test. Till then, drive safe and stay tuned to MotorWeek.